A very good morning, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos so that it can benefit most of the people. So, without wasting any time, let's get started to 10 words for 16th of March 2018. Hey, awesome people. So, my throat is not well, so might sound a little bit low. So, please bear with me. The first word is flurry. It means a brief period of commotion or excitement. For Hindi ka is hadbadi uttejana. So sometimes you might become very excited about something. So you can use flurry for that. The synonyms would be agitation, discomfort, fluster, bustle, bother. Antonyms would be calm, compose, quiet, soothe, tranquilize, console. All these words are very important. For example, flurry of activity on the floor of the stock market as soon as the news spread. Very basic example, easy to understand. Our next word is gleeful. It means exuberantly or triumphantly joyful. Zinda dil anandpur. Okay, so you might have be having you might be having some friends who always seems to be very excited. Okay, very excited about things, who have joyful nature. Okay, so you can use these words, this word gleeful, for those kind of people. The synonyms would be delighted, pleased, joyful, happy, glad, amused, mirthful, cheerful, overjoyed. All these words are very easy to understand and important also. The antonyms would be gloomy, abject, aggrieved, anguished, groaning, disgruntled. Okay, the example would be laughs could be heard from outside their daughter's bedroom door as she and her gleeful friends were having a slumber party. Okay, very basic example and it is easy to understand. I always say that you start using these kind of word in your daily communication skills, as it puts a very good impression on the people or the person you are talking to. Okay, avoid using this kind of normal basic words. The next word is brandish. It means wave or flourish something, especially a weapon, as a threat or in anger or excitement. For Hindi guys, दिखावटी या आक्रामक रूप से प्रदर्शन करना. Okay, so let's hit the example. When the crazed man decided to brandish a gun in the airport, he was immediately shot by a security. Okay, so there was a person, a crazy man, who was in the airport, and he decided to brandish a gun, to show a gun in the airport. But he was immediately shot by a security guard. Okay, so you can use this word for that. For example, the synonyms would be wave, shake, wield, raise, flaunt, show off. Okay, so you might be having people who always show off, who always wave or flaunt about things. So you can use this word brandish for those kind of people. And antonyms would be serenity, equanimity, placidity, tranquility. All these words are very important and easy to understand. Okay, the next word is scant. It means provide grudgingly or inefficient or in insufficient amounts. Okay, so tuch thoda sa paryap. So you can see in this picture there's a plate, and you let's for example, you woke up in the morning and you see, and you are about to have your breakfast, and you see a plate where the meal is in very less quantity. Okay, so you can use scant for that. Okay, it means when things are very less in quantity. Okay, so synonyms would be minimal, negligible, barely, sufficient, meager, sparse. Antonyms would be plentiful, abundant, copious, profuse, adequate. So obviously things which are more than things which are more than required, more than the required number. You can use plentiful, abundant for those kind of stuff. But when things are very less in quantity, which are not sufficient for your use, so you can use scant for that. The example would be the student didn't understand the math concern because she paid scant attention during the lecture. So there is a student who never paid a minimum attention to the lecture. So the student was not able to understand the concept of maths. The next word is delusional. Oh my god, there's a Superman here. We have a Superman. So characterized or by or holding idiosyncratic beliefs or impressions that are contradicted by reality or rational arguments. So this meaning is might be, it looks very confusing, but it's not. Bhram ka shikar for Hindi guys. So it means illusion, delusion, imaginary things which are fantasy, fallacious, okay, hallucinatory, phantasm. So all these things are you can use delusional for this kind of word. For example, we use words like imaginary or fantasy, fallacious. So you can avoid using these kind of normal words because these words are not important for exams perspective. So delusional is a word which becomes very important. The antonyms would be existent, reality, authenticity, verity. Obviously, for example, my sister is delusional because she thinks that every guy has a crush on her. Okay, I'm not going in depth in this example. The next word is purveyor. Okay, so it means a person or business that sells or provides something. So we have a lot of websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal. All these kind of business websites, they provide something, and they provide a lot of things to the customer. So you can use purveyors for these kind of websites or people. So the synonyms would be supplier, caterer, provider, merchant, victualler, feeder. Okay, all these words are very important. And if you are a businessman, you can use these words for your own the antonyms would be buyer, receiver, beneficiary, and acquirer, obtainer. These words are very important. Example would be when we asked the wine purveyor about his best bottles, he mentioned a bottle of champagne that cost over $30,000. So I think this bottle would be very yum. So the next word is articulate. It means express fluently and coherently. So I always advise people, whenever you are talking or whenever you are using some statements, you always articulate things properly. Okay, so please always try to say words in a clear manner so that the people you are talking to should be able to understand what you want to express. Okay, and what are your thoughts. So the synonyms would be enunciate, eloquent, fluent, clip, loquacious, verbose, expressive. Okay, antonyms would be inarticulate, ineloquent, unvocal, hesitant, maundering. All these words are very important for exams perspective, and you can use these words in your daily communications also, as it increases your level of communication. For those people who are preparing for GRE or IELTS, these are very 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 important for you guys. The next word, the example would be the president is known for his ability to articulate his thoughts in front of millions of people. Okay, so the next word is staunch. It means very loyal and committed in attitude. So for the girls, you can use these words, this word for you. If you girls have any boyfriend, you can use this word for those for your boyfriend, and for same goes for the boys also. Okay, so if a person is very loyal and committed in attitude, you can use this word for that. So it means so the synonyms would be stalwart, loyal, faithful, trusty, committed, devoted, reliable, steadfast. Very basic words and easy to understand. The antonyms would be disloyal, unreliable, treacherous, perfidious. Okay, perfidious is a very good word. The example would be, since the two countries are staunch allies, it is not surprising that they will work together in the war to defeat their shared enemy. Okay, a very easy example to interpret. The next word is animus. So an intense feeling or loathing or disgust, hatred. So you can see in this picture there are two persons who are showing the feeling of hatred to each other. So you can use this word for this kind of situation. Or if you have a friend, or if you have an enemy, so you might be having the feeling of animus or hatred for that person. So you can use animus for that. The synonyms would be antipathy, hostility, antagonism, okay, enmity, malice, grudge. Okay, the antonyms would be helpfulness, affinity, adoration, amicability, conviviality. All these words are very important. The example would be, if you hear any animus in my voice, it is because I really dislike my mother-in-law. Okay. The last word is sagacious. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share these videos to most of the people, so it can benefit a lot of people. Okay. So the last word is sagacious. It means having or showing keen mental discernment and good judgment, wise or shrewd. So Meghavi या विचक्षण समझदार is a person who has a very good intellectual level, mental or thinking level. Okay. Who always comes with unique ideas. You can use sagacious for those kind of people. For the synonyms would be discerning, insightful, prudent, sapient, wise, shrewd. The antonyms would be unperspective, unwise, obtuse, moronic, imbecile. Okay, these words are very important. The example would be, many agree that replacing typewriters with computers is a sagacious idea, because computers make typing, editing and proofreading easier. So yeah, it's true actually. So if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel, share these videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a nice day.